Clap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clap.
All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Brats in the Back Row. We are the titular brats talking in the back row of a movie theater. I almost said back seat. Yay!
Well, that too.
I mix them up so all the time.
I say back seat.
I say both all the time. It doesn't matter
We're
anymore.
Brats in
somewhere.
the back seat.
We're somewhere. We're
We
in the
should
back of
film
somewhere.
When we're all together, we should film an episode in a car. Like that one vlog we did
We just
at
had
the
that
end
idea.
of the year.
Yeah.
In the back seat.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
wink.
How are you? Sarah, can you wink again real quick for me?
Yeah.
I used to think I was
Sarah,
so good at it.
I have a question about a text that you sent earlier. This is
I know it.
This with the car.
well, it's about the car, but also like how because Sarah texted like there's children online commenting that it's illegal to have sex in the back of a car. How old were these children?
Children.
Oh, I said youngins. They were like my age.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, then
Like
we can
19.
complain.
Okay.
All right. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you meant like
So that's
16-year-old. I was like, they don't know.
I was like 16-year-old. We can cut
No.
him some slack. If you're 23, then you should be having
sex in
car.
cars.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's
Like,
what's
why
wrong
are
with
we
this
losing?
generation.
Yeah.
Why
Why
the
are we losing
scriptures?
ancient ways?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing the scriptures.
Yes. People
Speaking
abiding
of Jesus, this is what
by
he was
law.
talking about: sex
Yeah.
in car,
Jesus was a
wanted
hippie.
you to have sex
Sex
in
in the-
cars.
in the backseat of a car.
In the
Why?
backseat
But
of a
we're
car.
losing the ancient ways.
Yeah.
Like
Knee deep in the passenger seat, and you're eating me out. Is it
casual now. Yes. Chapel Roan
Yes.
is trying to bring it back. She knows. She gets
No,
it.
she knows. She's one of the
Chapel
OGs.
Roan and Jesus, they have the same message.
Do you remember when we had to like explain
Reincarnated.
to people at the newspaper to be like, they were like, what is happening in that song? We were like, all right,
Oh,
everyone, this
yeah.
is how we
You
do.
had to
We're
demonstrate
gonna
it.
demonstrate.
It's
They-
like this.
So
Chapel- like this.
Maybe I'm
And,
conservative.
Well, you
The
could
other
do that.
person is. Oh,
Guys, Allie's in Japan. This is the crass episode. We don't have to.
Yeah.
We
The
can
one
go
where we
wild.
Graphic sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allie.
Oh my
Well,
God.
because there's the one where the person receiving the oral sex is on the seat, like feet on the seat too, legs spread. But then their legs could also be like on top of like the dashboard.
Or I mean, if you have that thing where
They're still sitting.
if
Sarah's like, have you not thought of that?
no, but the person could be like right here, like
Oh,
in
like-
between the legs.
like right down
reaching
here.
over.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or I mean,
Yeah.
I always also thought if you have like bench seating and you flip up the like console in the middle, it's like
And
you can do it that way.
horizontally. Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
there's different
There's a
ways.
lot of-
Like-
There's a lot of ways that one could be eaten out in the passenger seat, okay?
And is
Yeah.
it casual now?
Did Chapel ever say which way it was? She never said.
In-
which
I
way
mean,
it was.
in
like,
the-
use your imagination.
In the single, like the cover art for the single, she's like, she's in the passenger seat, and she's like this.
Oh, that's
So
right.
like that's where
I
I'm
feel like that
assuming like it
I
goes,
feel
but
like that would be really uncomfortable
Oh,
because
hell
you're
yeah.
so like cramped,
I'd like.
Yeah.
you know? Like I like my version where like the legs are on the dashboard and you're still sitting on the passenger seat.
That's also fucking crazy. Like you are
That's crazy.
like this essentially.
Yes.
I
Guy-
But
mean,
it's more comfortable.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Guys, we watched
What
Last
is it gonna
Temptation
do?
of Jesus Christ.
And that's our temptation.
That is his
And that was his
temptation.
temptation.
He's casual
In
with
passenger
Judas.
seat.
Oh, you caught up. Okay, I'm so glad. I
Girl,
wanted to have a
40
40
thought.
minutes in, I was all, here we go.
They kissed.
They kissed.
They kissed. Big smooch on the lips.
An hour in, though.
No,
Alright.
the one that was an hour in was John the Baptist. I made a note of that.
I
I
don't-
was like, how did it take an hour for
No,
someone
it's a
to
long-ass
kiss Jesus?
movie.
It took a long time.
It's a long movie. Like,
It's a long movie.
anyway, what?
point
4
of the
minutes
movie.
in, we're already talking about oral sex. This is what happens when Allie's not here. We're allowed to say whatever
Yeah.
fuck we want. Allie rings
Yeah.
us in. Allie.
Yeah. These mere presence stops us from talking about graphic sex.
But now,
I mean,
rated X.
it's biological.
Saw X. What? Biological chromosome. And then Y.
Fast X.
Fast X. The space one.
Okay.
Where they go to
Last Temptation
space
of
in
Christ.
Fast and the
Are you
Furious.
okay? No, they go to space in Fast 8.
They go to space?
Yeah, they take the cars
We
to
talked
space.
about this.
In Fast and the Furious, they go to space.
Yeah, I think Ludacris takes them to space.
I didn't know Ludacris took that. Why is he there?
Well, yeah.
Not Ludacris.
Ludacris enters the series in Fast 2, and then he's kind of like, in Fast 2, and he's like, Paul Walker's BFF in Florida,
Oh
know?
my god.
in Miami.
Florida.
in
Wait, so
Florida.
how do they
But then
ship the
he's-
cars to space? Do they put
Oh,
it
they
in a
take-
spaceship?
They
Or do
put
they
it in a
drive them like
spaceship.
freestyle?
No, they put it in a spaceship, and then the cars, they've I haven't watched this movie in a while, and I also wasn't paying too much attention to the science of it because it didn't make sense. But they put the cars in a spaceship. The spaceship takes them to space, and then the cars have been like rigged out so that they can survive in space and that they can fly.
like a spaceship. They've made the cars a spaceship.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, I think the cars are also like Mustangs, and they're purple. But I also could be making that bit up. But they did go to space.
What?
They would be Mustangs.
What
Yeah.
the
Out of all
fuck?
cars, they'd be Mustangs.
Yeah.
I thought this was like a... I mean, I won't say it's realistic, but I thought it was a realistic fiction, like, movie. And then they're going to fucking space.
Girl, if you were there for the Fast and Furious episode,
I know.
I explained it.
I know.
No, it's very down to earth for the first 3 movies, and then they start like faking their deaths and going to space and like driving a safe through Rio. It's really fun. It's really good.
I need to watch these now.
No, you don't, but you should.
Watch them in 4K.
Yeah.
4X. Like you're in those
4X.
those seats that
4X.
shift around and everything.
Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
god. They had one of those at Disneyland, and I got so motion sick from that.
On what?
Oh,
What
yeah.
are you go? What ride?
It was the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh,
where,
that's
like,
right.
3D.
There was a Honey I
Shrunk
Shrunk.
the Kids
ride.
for
So
my mom.
it was where the line for Space Mountain was. It was originally Honey I Shrunk the Kids, and then it was Captain EO with Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And now they do like shorts, or it's like an event space now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, interesting.
Who else remembers Captain EO? I do. Sarah does.
Okay, I don't.
My mom saw Michael Jackson at Disneyland one time.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
My mom's older, so obviously, well, she saw him before he transitioned, or I think he was in the middle of his transition. I mean, it's the.
Oh my god! The idea that he transitioned. Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
He's trans.
I know what you mean. I know.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Sarah.
That was really good.
In the middle of his transition. Holy shit.
So your mom saw him in the middle of his transition.
He's
at
trans.
Disneyland.
He's trans.
He's trans.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she saw him.
We're gonna spread that now.
The middle of his transition.
Yeah. Michael Jackson is trans.
Sure. John Lennon non-binary, Michael Jackson trans.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
Aw.
I'm gonna vomit. That was so...
We gotta move on. Okay, Jesus Christ.
So, Jesus Christ Superstar, or not, Jesus
Ah!
Christ, what's it called? The Last
I
Temptation
met
of
him! I met Jesus Christ
And I'm
Superstar.
so jealous.
I met Ted Neely when
Oh.
he was at the Frida. I was working, and he was like, and then we were doing the TikTok trend where you put somebody that you think is hot in like the cake with the sticks and everything
yes.
to hear me out. And we were
You
doing
sent us this video.
yeah, and we were doing it with upcoming events, and that day it was Jesus Christ Superstar with Ted Neely, and so we put Ted Neely. He was watching us do it, and then
Goodness.
and then afterwards they gave him the slice of cake with his stick in it.
Oh,
I
fabulous.
hope he liked it.
He was a nice guy. He was all hello. He's old man. Old man.
Oh, yeah.
I was
I
all
bet.
like hello, sir.
You guys know the I think it's like an ABC thing or whatever, the ABC thing of Jesus Christ Superstar starring John Lennon. Not John Lennon.
John Lennon.
John Legend.
Oh,
John Legend.
John
Imagine
Lennon.
there's no heaven. Yeah.
There's no heaven. Oh my god.
Yes, John Legend. I know what you're talking about.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
With Sarah Bareilles.
when we were,
Yes.
I realized that during the Oscars in memoriam, they should have done "Knocking on Heaven's Door" during that. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door, and so that
They should have
weird
done a
ass
lot
song.
of things, but
Anyway, that was, I realized that the other day.
okay,
What song
Jesus
did they
Christ.
use?
What?
I know what they did, but I forgot.
They use Lacrimosa,
Evil
The-
song.
the very evil orchestral song.
Why? That song's like
Girl.
haunted.
Yeah, it's evil. I don't know.
Every time I hear it, it's like I feel like someone's casting a spell on me.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Jesus Christ Superstar. So I'm Sarah.
No, wrong one.
What? I'm Sarah. I'm Allie.
Okay. We're
I'm
not gonna
Emily.
introduce ourselves. So okay, so the episode we
Did
are
we never
reviewing today-
introduce ourselves?
We did.
Huh? No, we didn't.
Oh my god, I'm Emily. We just immediately started
I'm
talking about
Aelita.
oral sex.
And Jesus Christ.
And Jesus Christ
I'm
Superstar.
so. Wow, nice cold open, guys.
Anyway.
Way to go.
Oh,
That's it.
is it me? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. So we're gonna be talking about the one and only Martin Scorsese film released in 1988, Jesus Christ Superstar. I really
No.
buried the lead there, didn't I?
It's not even. We're not.
Not even
It's
the
not
movie
that
that we
film.
watched.
It's not that.
We didn't watch that.
I didn't
one.
watch that. He also didn't direct that. So.
Yeah. So
I'm very sorry. The Last Temptation of Christ.
there we go.
We almost got there.
Please keep that in there.
It's okay.
The Last Temptation of Christ. This was a film that was directed by Scorsese. And as I mentioned, it was released in 1988. It stars Willem Dafoe, Harvey Keitel, I don't know how to say his name, and Barbara Hershey.
And
As
one
and, of
other
course,
person
the one and only David Bowie.
is
Um,
Pontius Pilate.
in the most minor role possible.
Yeah,
He's
you.
not even starring in it.
He's not even starring. Looking the straightest he's ever looked. in his
Nasty
life.
ass
It's
bowl
so
cut.
bad.
Like,
For
Disgusting.
sure.
how did you
got the Roman
straightify David Bowie? I will never understand.
One of the gayest
Men-
bisexual men in the world.
Gayest bisexual men.
Like,
Double.
Also, and I'll talk about this. I'll butt in. Has a British accent. Doesn't
Yes,
make sense.
No.
Harvey Keitel or something
Harvey-
has
well, Harvey Keitel has a New York accent.
a New York accent. Everyone, like, all the apostles are, like, New York Jewish people. Like,
How did you say that?
what's
How
up?
did you say that?
New York
No.
Jewish?
You said apostles?
Isn't it the apostles?
Apostles.
Apostles? Guys, I didn't grow
Apostles.
up with religion. I don't.
We
took
I
a
only
whole gospel
recently
class
like
together.
read. Yeah, but listen, that's gone. A new woman.
That's true.
You have
Emily
apostles.
recently
Look.
discovered the Bible.
I literally recently read the New Testament, and then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is what we're talking about. Yeah, let's talk about our religious upbringings. We talk about
Okay,
this
we talked
ad
about it so
nauseum,
much
actually.
We talk about this every episode.
We do. So I chose The Last Temptation of Christ because I grew up in the Catholic Church. Womp womp womp. And I've always been very interested in the Gospels. So, no, okay, disclaimer, I don't want to like bash anybody who's like religious. So like I have my disagreements with a lot of the stuff, like doctrine. So yeah, just letting you know. This is not to like disrespect anybody who believes in that. It's just my own personal opinions. So
But I am
Mama.
disrespecting people going
Yes.
forward.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
yeah, I have a conscience. No, I'm kidding.
It's true.
Okay.
Apostles.
Apostle.
The
You only say the
Apostle.
T when you're saying apostolic, which is a
Yeah.
word.
Oh, like the teachings
Yeah.
are apostolic or something.
Yes.
Well, that's just not how you use the word in a
What is the
sentence,
fuck?
but yeah,
I
got it.
don't know.
I believe a Catholic Apostolic Church. That was the Nicene Creed before they changed it.
That was the Nicene Creed before they changed it.
What?
Don't think I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, they basically changed the lingo of the church, like in like.
Mhm.
Oh, that's that John Mulaney bit.
2013. Is it a John
yeah.
Mulaney bit?
He goes
It's
like, and also with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
the John
That's that
Mulaney
one.
bit.
It's
Yeah.
that one.
But
Yeah.
the Nicene Creed has been changed a lot of times, and like illegally too.
Oh my god, guys, the Pope is like socialist on Twitter. Like, I saw that.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
He was
I'm
like,
yeah, yeah,
he was like the capitalistic greed that we all face, and I was like, whoa!
I loved
You
it.
got sick, and then boom, socialism.
Yeah. That was yeah. Do you
He's
think
tweeting
that
from
he's
his
like
hospital bed.
tweeting it himself,
I hope
or
so.
does he have like
I
a
hope
cardinal
so.
tweeting for him?
No. I hope my man is on his phone.
I wonder what if his phone is like Catholicified. Like, does he have like a cross like background or like?
Yeah.
And it's like
picture of
a
Jesus
Phone
like
case
this?
does he have?
it's a shitty JPEG image that he puts. It's like blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, so we're talking about The Last Temptation of Christ. This film was based on the 1955 novel of the same name by Greek author Nikos Kazantzakis. And this book and film both garnered a lot of controversy. Roger Ebert, right? The critic?
Roger Ebert.
Yeah.
Okay,
Roger
thank you.
Ebert.
Roger Ebert claimed that there was a time when Scorsese had to have bodyguards on him at all time because
Oh,
of
slay.
so many threats against him for blaspheming.
Who?
the
Oh,
Gospels.
it's blasphemy. I was
But
like,
it's
who is threatening
blasphemy.
this like 5'3" man, old man?
Yeah. Isn't he also
Honestly,
just like incredibly Catholic due to like the Italian in him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was raised Catholic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone that's not Catholic is making this movie.
No,
No.
he has a keen understanding.
Yeah.
Deep in
There's
here.
a sense of
Anyways.
guilt in the film.
Oh,
And Sarah has muted herself. So this is so cool. Awesome. Okay.
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a fight happening.
Sorry, I stole the ibuprofen this morning,
Oh.
and so my mom is asking me where it's at.
Fair enough.
Okay. I think your house needs like 5 bottles of ibuprofen. And one for
Oh.
you.
Thank you. All of
welcome.
us have our own individual bottles of ibuprofen.
Exactly. Yeah.
All
There
right.
always seems to be something going on in your house. And I
Yeah.
don't say that in a judgmental way. I say this as
An
I'm
observer.
noticing things.
It's with my own eyes.
I'm observing a pattern here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody, last episode, the reason why I was gone so much was because should I trauma dump? Was because
Yeah.
we were talking about we were gonna put my cat down. We had a full on you could laugh, it's funny. We were having a full on conversation about this while I was on the podcast.
I named the episode because I forgot to upload it to Spotify, so I did it right now, and I realized the YouTube one didn't have a name yet, an episode title. So I named it Sarah's No Good, Terrible, Horrible Episode, or something like that.
Very bad day.
Yeah, something like that.
I did. Yeah,
That's so
I did
funny.
name the episode like yesterday.
Oh, it didn't show
Because
up.
I realized maybe I didn't hit save, but
just-
I realized like I never put a title to this.
It just said The Mighty Ducks.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Sarah,
Oh, it was
the
a Mighty
terrible,
Ducks.
horrible, no good, very bad episode. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Sarah went through the horrors in that episode.
Yeah. Exactly.
My cat peed on me and then yeah. But it's all chill. It's all chill. It's Gucci. It's all
Didn't she
Gucci.
die recently?
Gucci?
The cat.
Who's Gucci? What
Yeah,
the hell?
my cat did die. Thanks for reminding
Okay.
me. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
She died
Oh.
like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
That 2 weeks ago?
No, not even no, like barely a week ago she died.
Yeah. I was like, I
Yeah.
thought this was 2 days ago.
No, it was 2 days ago. She was on her last leg. Literally. She only had 3 legs. No, I'm kidding. She yeah.
Alright,
she,
guys.
she Anyways, so
Jesus,
this
God.
film garnered a lot of controversy, specifically from radical extremist Christian groups, as you can tell. There was actually an incident. Yeah, there was an incident in France where these Christian revolutionaries burned down a cinema, and there were people inside, and they planted a bomb in there,
Oh my
and 8
god!
people were injured.
No one died?
Nobody died.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, God was really with them that day.
He's all.
That's crazy.
He's all,
But also,
I love you, Willem
but also,
Dafoe.
of course, it's a group of religious extremists.
Well,
Like, yeah,
Huh?
they don't know how to chill out about anything.
No.
No. I saw, speaking of that, I saw a pro-abortion rally yesterday
Slay.
in West Covina.
You were there?
Like,
No,
there.
but I yelled I had an abortion really loud at the car
Good for
window.
you, Sarah.
Okay, good job, Sarah.
Good job, Sarah.
Yeah. I was driving and my boyfriend was in the passenger seat.
Did you have an abortion? Did I miss this?
No, I did not. At least I don't think I did.
I like
No,
you.
did not.
what I
I like
thought.
there's so much Sarah lore that sometimes we don't know what you have.
So I was like, I know you've had 2 pregnancy scares, and we can cut this out of the pod.
no.
Yes,
Cut
please
this
do.
out.
Another listen.
Yeah.
We're
But,
actually,
like, I
this is
was
the
like,
uncut
did I
episode,
miss-
you guys. This is Emily.
Uncut.
Yeah.
Director's cut.
Emily's a bit busy these days, so we're not cutting.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Okay, Jesus Christ Superstar.
Superstar.
So, yeah, this film. Okay, first and foremost, was it your guys' first time watching the film?
Yes.
Yes.
How did you like?
Yes.
What did you not like about it? I sound like I'm talking to my
Okay.
my students at my work,
Okay.
but
Me first.
Yeah.
Me first.
Okay.
I really liked the first hour of the film when it was like setting everything up, and then also when he was like dealing with all of his guilt about like crucifying Jewish people.
He's all fuck.
Yeah, I thought the first hour fucked, and then the second hour when it was just going through his ministry, I thought that was kind of boring because I was like, I read the Gospels, I know what's going on.
I know what's
okay?
happening.
Yeah.
I know it's happening. But then the third hour, it's a 2-hour and 45-minute film. Felt like 3 hours. We can round up a bit. It's a
It's
long
insanely
film.
long.
Yeah, the third hour
Movies
got me again.
Movies can be as long as you need, but good lord, this was a lot. Good lord.
An hour dragged on for so long.
Every time we say Jesus Christ, we go up.
Yeah.
It's
but
also
that
the
second hour
fact
was
that
just way too slow.
No, yeah, I get it. It's also the fact that the whole entire like premise, like what the movie's about, doesn't happen until the like last hour.
Yeah. Like it takes
Yeah.
so long for us to get to
A
like
lot of
for
setup.
us to figure out what the last temptation of Christ is.
That's how the book is, honestly.
Yeah, I figured. Honestly, I feel like I need to read the book because I was watching the movie and I was being attentive. I was like watching. And I was like, I feel like I'm missing so much. It feels like it just keeps skipping through.
Now imagine how
Sarah
is.
Sarah read the book recently, actually. Oh, ASMR? Yes.
Continue.
Sarah
back.
is Jesus's number one fan.
Number one fan.
It's also a lovely book.
That is a big book.
It's a big
many pages
fat
is that?
chunker. Like there's so many pages
Oh,
in this
yeah.
baby. Like
She's a big book.
she thick, you know, with 5.
She's thick.
Yeah. So it took me forever to read this book, but basically this book goes way more into depth about
Yes.
Jesus and about like the lore of like it's insane. Okay. So apparently Jesus and Mary Magdalene are first cousins.
Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense. This makes sense.
He also, spoiler alert, but when Jesus becomes human, has his human temptation, like lives his human life, he marries 2 women and he has like an abundance of children with both of them.
Oh, so he's fucking.
That
So what I'm
Jesus
hearing is
he's
fucks.
fucking.
Like,
Day and night.
Jesus fuck.
my bisexual king. Like
Yeah.
No,
The
for
king?
real.
Yeah. I mean, the reason that I really liked the first hour is because it expanded on the Jesus lore. Like I was also raised Catholic and like I don't do the whole Catholic thing anymore, but I love the Jesus lore.
I love the ideas.
I love the ideas that's going on, and so I liked that it sort of like did something different with the Jesus lore. I wish that we got to see some childhood shenanigans. I'd love to see some Jesus childhood shenanigans. No one's ever brave enough to do that.
Mm-mm. And that's why so many people protested this film, was because it was so blasphemous to the 4 books of the gospel, not knowing that there are several books to the gospels that they just pick and chose to put in there.
Yeah.
Which is really crazy.
Yeah, they picked the least offensive gospels to put in
No,
the
they
Bible,
really did.
which is boring as fuck, guys.
Yeah,
hey, let's
where's,
have
like-
a little bit of fun.
Where's like, I don't know.
Where's the gospel of Judas?
Yeah, that
That was-
fucked.
Yeah,
That
That one was
fucked.
fun. That one was
Also,
good.
for the listener's sake and everything, we all took a class together our last semester of college about the Gospels, and that was my first time ever reading them.
Yeah.
Any religious thing, and I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
This shit
Yeah.
is crazy. And then,
Emily was learning a lot in that class.
and
But
none,
the other 3 of us were just like.
the other
this is
4,
just
Jonathan
every
was
Sunday.
also there.
Oh, and Jonathan too. But I don't
Oh,
think
he's also a
does
sinner.
Jonathan know the Bible?
I think
Is
so.
Jonathan a Jesus kid?
I don't know if it's like hardcore, like y'all,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I think there was like some. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know, maybe.
Do you know what specifically did the radical extremists not like about the film, or was it just the film in general? They were like, "This sucks."
They didn't like the fact that it was non-canonical and went off the gospel narrative and like
Okay.
talked about stuff that
Well,
didn't happen in the gospel.
Losers!
Okay. So they don't
that's
have
when it gets
imagination.
fun.
No.
Yeah,
and
that's what it gets fun.
the whole point of the film and the book is it's supposed to be gospel fanfic. Like nobody's saying this
Yeah.
is what actually happened. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
Gospel
It's, like,
fanfic is
parodying
supposed
it.
to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm writing it. I'm writing
Also-
fanfic
yeah.
about the gospel.
Also, like,
It's going on AO3.
yeah. Also, like, the most fun part about, like, the canonical gospels are when they are different from each other. Like, when they
Yeah.
stray.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
Because that
It's like-
Oh
makes
yeah.
it
One of them.
feel more
It
realistic.
makes it interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
That's when
Mhm.
I start going, oh, this... Because, like, this was my final paper for that class. It was like, yeah, we should be teaching about, like, other gospels and not just being like, the four is, like, the real ones and everything. It's like, no, there's different perspectives on literally
Yeah.
everything that is
Yeah.
happening here.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote about how the church was bad. I don't like the church.
I don't
I
know.
like
essentially.
it either.
Which is crazy.
Quite.
But what's crazy about this gospel is like they would say stuff like the reason why Jesus was like a miracle was because on the night of Joseph and Mary's wedding, Joseph got struck by lightning and became a
Oh,
paraplegic.
hell yes!
So he could not
Like the Sims.
conceive a child.
Oh. It shot off it
Yeah.
zapped off the dick?
It shot off his dick.
He couldn't.
Yeah.
The movement was not there.
Oh.
He was
Yeah. They
so
couldn't
what?
consummate the marriage.
What was happening? Jesus had a oh, I thought you were doing this, and I was like, trans Jesus
Yeah.
Thanks, Jesus.
with Michael Jackson.
I think Jesus would be non-binary.
Who?
You think I
Jesus.
honestly,
I
respect,
think
I do.
Jesus could be non-binary.
Oh no, yeah, 100%.
That's a non-binary dude. Gender neutral dude.
Gender, they, them, for...
Dude, gender neutral.
Dude, they, them. What are the pronouns of Jesus?
Judas.
What? Hello? That's not what I asked.
Judas.
Jude slash Dus.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus is a non-binary bisexual person.
Yeah.
Like John Lennon. Oh my god!
They look
You know
like
what? John Lennon looks like Jesus.
John Lennon was reincarnated Jesus.
That's why he said he's bigger than Jesus, because he
knew.
Yeah,
It's so
he knew.
funny.
I think when I was a kid, I thought John Lennon was Jesus. Like I saw pictures of him, and I was
Oh,
like,
he
why
looks
is
like
Jesus wearing
Jesus.
bell bottoms? You know?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
becomes more, he looks more like Jesus the older he gets. It's kind of crazy.
I think all the Beatles kind of looked like Jesus when they got into like their weird psychedelic hippie phase. Because I know George
Okay, so
Harrison was
Paul
like,
did not. Paul
Paul
did
did
not.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
Paul
Paul
was a
stayed
baby.
Paul the entire time.
Paul stayed
Paul's a
Paul.
boy.
Ringo was always just like that.
Ringo's always just, Ringo did get, I do think that when they got into their like hippy dippy psychedelic phase, I do think that they did all get hotter. Like significantly
Oh,
hotter.
obviously they didn't have those
Oh,
fuck ass
yeah.
bowl cuts.
Yeah, they got
George
rid of the bowl cut.
especially got hotter.
Oh,
Smell?
George is
The
so
smell?
hot.
George,
The smell?
Oh, no, they're disgusting.
No,
oh, they're
like,
evil.
don't get me
They're
wrong.
evil.
They smell
Like-
disgusting. They're rancid, but they look hot, and it's fine because two of them are dead. So I don't have to smell them. And the other two
I
are
wonder what
dying,
Ringo-
so.
I wonder
Oh,
what Ringo's perfume is like.
What?
I wonder what cologne he uses.
Ringo?
Axe body
Probably
spray.
peppermint or something.
I don't know.
Axe.
We could ask him. We follow him on the Instagram, apparently.
Did you see he made a he always wanted to be a country singer.
He went to
so
the Grand Old
performed-
Opry.
Yes.
And now he has a country album. We need to listen to that.
Live reaction of Ringo's country album. It'll be a live stream. We'll do it one day.
Live stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our only live stream.
I'm so glad somebody noticed that I followed Ringo. That was months ago. I was on it and I was like, you know, it'd be funny if there was a fifth follow that's not her account, that's Ringo.
Well, I only noticed because he posted something on his story.
And you're like, why are we?
It was like, I'm confused. Because it's also because, like, I've never seen one of his main feed posts.
No,
Brat's
it is crazy.
It's never, and I checked to see, like, has he posted in the past 2 months? He's posted a lot.
Yeah, I'm
my man is
surprised,
on
though.
Instagram. Like,
He's on Instagram in a big way.
in a big way.
I love how in every other post he signs off with
peace and love.
with a star.
I was literally
It's like
gonna say.
50 different emojis. It's really
There's
beautiful.
there's peace signs. There's the peace symbol. There's a
Rainbow.
rainbow. There's like a star.
Yeah.
He's like a little
Zero
Pinterest
earrings.
girly. Like it's.
Yeah.
He's
And
one of.
this is how this is how we need to be using Instagram.
He's like a little
usually.
Visco girly, actually.
Oh yeah. Really
Peace and
cute.
love.
I said that's
Peace and
not.
love.
I say the peace and love with like a Cockney accent. That's not Ringo.
Peace and
No.
love. Peace and love.
Peace and love,
I can't do
everyone.
it.
Peace and love. That's more Ringo. That's so terrible. That's like
It's a
offensive.
little bit more Ringo. It's
Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. That's the
Okay.
only.
Afna.
Governor.
So anyways,
Jesus Christ.
And there's
So
another
there
British
was
man.
what?
Another British man in this movie, David Bowie.
Yes, David Bowie
Oh.
had 3 minutes of screen time, where he just talked to Jesus about literally nothing for
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Beautiful.
And he's all, and then with a fuck ass bowl cut, yeah. And then he
Yeah.
leaves, and it's like it feels like a fever dream. You're like, is that David
Oh, yeah.
Bowie? You're like,
I was like, did he need to be in here?
yes.
He really did it.
Yeah. Has he lost all of his money so quickly?
When was this? 88? So
What album's
88.
coming out?
he was still making music at this point.
He was still doing his stuff.
he was
He was
in.
still, yeah.
He was in Labyrinth
Labyrinth.
with this.
That was like
Yeah.
That was 85.
the 80s. 84?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, that's still around the same time.
And
Well, he's got like
he's in
a
his
lot
prime.
of stuff coming out in this time.
he's a man of
Yeah.
many talents.
Good.
Maybe it
Maybe
was
he's
like a
bored.
PR.
Maybe.
PR.
In the
This
Jesus
is
movie?
PR.
In the Jesus movie.
You're all.
This was a publicity.
And he plays Pontius Pilate. Like.
Yeah. Insane. He doesn't even get to be gay with anyone.
But who do you think is the most fruity like character in the Bible or in the gospel?
Jesus. Like.
Jesus. 100%.
Besides Jesus,
Judas.
So-
Besides Jesus. Oh, Judas.
he should have been Judas then.
That's
Should
true.
have been Judas.
But we wouldn't have gotten New York Judas.
We wouldn't have gotten New York Judas.
He's all
Yeah.
Jesus. I can't do it.
It's really funny.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
I also love how Judas in this film was kind of like the voice of reason and was like,
Yeah.
why are you crucifying, like, why are you making crosses to crucify people? And he
Yeah.
literally pushes him, and Jesus is like, I don't know what Jesus says. I
Jesus
forgot.
is
I didn't
so
watch this film.
melodramatic in this. He's all.
I know.
Willem Dafoe's face is like a face you see in European gay sex like films.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
literally what I was thinking about while
I
I was
was-
watching the movie.
I was like, there was like moments
First-
he's all like the listen on the cross. He's got like that little fruity pose going on. He's all
No, yeah, they all have the fruity pose.
why?
But they're dying on the cross,
But
and
they're
that's
all
a bad thing to say, but it's a little fruity.
It's a little fruity. He's all.
You don't need to be
Dafoe,
arching
a
your back
European
that much.
It's crazy. You
Crazy.
he is arching his back, and he's all.
Yeah, and I'm like, we don't need to be doing
We
that.
don't need.
Yeah. Also, your full like cock and balls are out
Out for
Oh,
everyone.
for everyone to
Did not see that.
Like we could.
Did not see that.
I was
The
looking.
camera did not.
I was peeking over the camera.
Oh,
I looked
goodness.
under the
Yeah.
TV.
Under the I was looking around. By the way, I want to
also-
share something. My last two watched are The Last Temptation of Christ, and then before that was Naked Gun. The Naked
Awesome.
Gun movie. Duality
Hand
of
in
man.
hand.
Duality of
I
man.
think mine were Last Temptation of Christ and Conclave. So I'm on a
Oh, so we're on a
big
Catholic grind.
Catholic spree. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna return to Catholicism. No, I'm not. That's a joke.
That will never happen.
Yeah. I think I'll become I think when I turn 80, I'll really become religious again. I don't
Repent?
know. I feel this in my soul.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah, I'm thinking ahead.
Planning out my life.
No,
Yeah.
there'll be a new religion.
The Sarah religion.
The Sarah religion.
My Messiah.
Yeah.
My Messiah.
Guys, I think we need to go like a commune, but not like a cult commune.
Midsummer.
No, don't say
Yeah.
a nunnery. Please, for the love of God, do not say a
No,
nunnery.
we're not gonna go to a nunnery. But just I think we just need to go out in nature for like a week. You know,
and
like
frolic.
commune with nature.
Like,
Yeah.
go to a monastery?
No, not a monastery. Why do you keep going to monasteries? I just said
I'm thinking of,
commune.
Buddhist, temples.
Oh, we could do that.
I'll, shave my head and just,
Oh,
fast for a
I'm
week.
not going that far. I can't do.
I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
Mm.
We'll just do one stripe down the middle.
Oh, like a airbender?
no. Yeah.
The reverse airbender, I like to call it.
Reverse airbender.
Anyway.
So yeah.
Jesus.
So speaking of Judas and Jesus, how did we feel about the very over the top homoerotic
Gay relations.
in this?
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. I
I
was
think it
waiting
could've
for
Let's
it.
talk about it.
And
I
I
think
got
there
it.
could have been more.
Yeah. I think we were.
There probably was.
Director's
Director's
cut is. Martin Scorsese's cut is super gay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because
It's
Marty
yaoi.
is an ally. Marty's an ally.
He
We know
believes in
this.
gay people.
Yeah. I said in my Letterboxd review that there actually wasn't enough sex in this movie about Jesus. And I
did see
stand
that.
by that. I think that Jesus and Judas should have done a little something. You know, they were cuddling.
They were
at night when they were
cuddling. The
sleeping. They were
apostles.
cuddling.
Everyone was
And
cuddling.
Jesus was Little Spoon.
He was. What? Oh my god. There has to be.
Jesus
There
was
has to be
Little
fanfic
Spoon.
on that. Hold on.
Oh, 100%.
I want to. We're gonna keep talking.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe really pulled the bisexuality out of his body for this role, and it's really beautiful. I didn't know I needed it.
Mm-hmm. He does give off bi vibes in this film.
He does give off bi vibes.
Uh-huh.
What? What did you find?
I'm gonna start. There is a fanfic called Paradise by the
Okay.
Dashboard Light. Tags.
Okay.
Christian Bible, New Testament, Christian tradition, lore, and folklore. Other tags, Judas and Jesus. Alternate universe road trip, modern setting, America,
I think
homoeroticism,
always modern settings.
road trips, mentions of choking,
trip.
murder, arson, gas stations, Jesus's Honda Accord, first kiss, gambling, alcohol, deeply cathartic if you have religious trauma, mentions of the passion of the Christ, yearning, angst, ambiguous / open ending, it's not smut, but I make you wish it were, grief / mourning.
Those are all tags.
And then those are the tags, and then this is the summary. Another night, another shitty gas station parking lot. Judas had been following Jesus for nearly a year on their great gospel, spreading road trip across America, and he wishes the world would just pause so he can confess his love to Jesus. By now, he knows Jesus' routines, his mannerisms, his favorite snacks, and yet he doesn't really know the man at all. Does he? They have their own dance, one they both know the steps to waltz around such things as truly knowing each other. One night, when Judas decides to step out of the dance, he finds he is unprepared for the consequences, ones that are, in fact, of biblical proportions. And then it's What if Jesus and Judas were 20-somethings in modern times trying to spread the good news to all of America? What if they gave into the inherent homoeroticism of road trips? What if you wanted some blasphemy as a treat? It is 6,000 words, one chapter.
Oh, hell yes.
And I
One
will-
chapter?
Into a gospel.
Just one chapter, and I am
Oh.
putting it in our Discord as we speak.
Okay, that's perfect. That's incredible. I don't think I could read that, but my god.
That's so good.
That's
I'm gonna keep
also,
finding.
why did that summary make Jesus seem like the dom in the relationship?
Well, who's the top? Who's the bottom? You think Jesus is a
top and
bottom? Do we have to think?
We do have to think.
You think about that. I'm looking at more fan fiction. Oh my god, there's a
Well,
Percy Jackson one.
Well, I think that Jesus would mostly gravitate. This is so blasphemous.
Listen.
I think that Jesus would gravitate towards being a top because he's a giver, you know?
Chapel Roan's the giver. Oh, what is it? What's that
Giver,
song?
you know?
Yeah.
He loves people a lot.
He wants to provide.
He wants to provide, but I
Sarah,
don't think that he would be against bottoming.
Sarah, do you think Jesus would be a top or a bottom?
Bottom.
No question about it.
Or switch. I could switch.
Oh, there we go. Because he's for everyone.
switch.
He's a man of the people.
For everyone. Yeah.
May said he can gravitate towards a top because he's a giver.
Oh, I could see that. I thought you were talking about Chapel Roan's
yeah.
new song when you said giver.
Thank you. That's also what I said.
Now, secondary question. Do you think that Jesus would be a fan of Chapel Roan? And if so,
Ooh.
what's his favorite song?
Wait on, I just.
Oh, 100%. His favorite song would be Femininomenon.
Oh.
It's a feminine novel.
Hey. Feminine?
Because he likes to dance.
Yeah. I think he'd go for Red Wine Supernova.
Oh, I'd say Naked in
Oh,
Manhattan.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
By the way, I saw a tag for trans Jesus Christ, polyamorous
fuck yeah.
Jesus, and then spoilers for the Bible.
Okay.
Oh my god, T
Spoilers
for
for
T Jesus with trans Mary Magdalene. Guys!
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
T for T. That's good.
Yeah.
What the hell? In Heat! Oh my god, it's an Omegaverse one.
No.
It's called The Messiah's Desires by Emo Boy 69.
Okay, is Jesus an Omega?
Well, I'm gonna read it to you. So,
It need
Jesus
the tag.
tags Jesus / Judas, Jesus Christ Christian, Judas Iscariot Christianity, Omegaverse, Alpha Beta Omega Dynamics, Alpha Judas, and Omega Jesus. Mating cycle / in heat.
Right.
I hate that you were right. Mating bites, shameless smut, rough kissing, anal sex, oral sex, enthusiastic consent, no beta.
Okay, yeah.
Jesus always hides himself when he's in heat, obscuring his vulnerability from his loyal followers, as a Messiah should. Those barriers crumble when Judas comes to check on him, and a small touch is all it takes for the Son of God to beg for his touch. Judas obliges and gives Jesus what he wants, for how can he refuse such an enticing offer?
Damn.
Love fan fiction. I'll read almost anything. I
wanna
cannot
read
get
that.
behind ABO.
I can't either. I'm sorry. I respect the hell out of all of you, but I can't do it.
Do whatever the fuck you want. I could care less. I have never been able to do it.
I can't do it. No.
do it.
Is that Alpha, Beta, Omega?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not online enough to know what that is. Are they like werewolves?
No, but it's kind of like that. If it's
How do I
you don't have
describe
to
this?
be a werewolf to be an ABO. Is the gist.
Is that like
It's
another word
most-
for like bottom or?
No, it's like how do I? Okay,
I'm looking. Here's fanlore.com.
yeah,
It-
because like I don't
know how to
like,
describe it. I
explain
just
it without sounding insane.
Alpha, Beta, Omega, sometimes called Alpha Omega or Omegaverse, is a kink trope wherein some people have defined biological roles based on a hierarchical system. The terms are borrowed from older behavior research on captive wolves that have been misappropriated by popular culture, but do not reflect current wolf behavior research. Thank you. The fanworks using this trope may involve werewolf, nodding, or other animalistic elements, or the characters may be otherwise purely human.
Yeah.
Basic elements. Alphas are the highest rank in the dominant hierarchy. In some stories, they may exhibit dominant behavior or have temperamental quirks. They are also able to impregnate omegas. Malpha alpha.
Male alphas.
Male alphas usually have a knot when aroused. In some works, female alphas are also able to impregnate others. Some will temporarily grow a penis to do so, or their vulva will permanently grow into one they present. Betas are subordinate to alphas. Sarah, this is learning. Betas are subordinate to alphas in the dominant hierarchy, but this element is absent from a lot of fan works in practice. Betas are often presented as having normal human anatomy, with none of their special attributes of alpha or omegas. They may be the peacemakers between alphas and omegas. Depending on the story, they may be able to impregnate omegas. In some fan works, betas aren't present, and the trope is known as alpha/omega. In others, they take the role in the functions of omegas, and omegas aren't present. Finally, omegas are the lowest rank in the dominant hierarchy. Jesus. They can get pregnant and go into heat. Male omegas are self-lubricating and have the ability to become pregnant, sometimes referred to as being bred or mated. Omegas are often portrayed as the most fragile of the hierarchy, with frailer bodies and painful presentations. Some fanworks may present male omegas as especially subject to fertility issues, miscarriages, and difficult pregnancies. Sarah, how do you feel about this?
Y'all need to touch some grass. Whoever came up with this,
Girl.
I hope curse on your whole family. Generations to come.
ABO is really beautiful because it's just an excuse to make men fuck each other while
Yeah.
still having like the gender binary.
Yeah!
It's incredibly baffling to me.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Alpha and Omega lovers may form pair bonds, often involving mating bites, with a special connection with telepathic or empathic qualities. In some works, alphas
Yes.
may be jealous and possessive of their male, while the Omega may become highly tied and needy. Omegas may go into
Yeah.
heat and need to have sex. This may be the only time Omegas are fertile. The alpha equivalent is known as a rut.
Wait,
Yeah.
so this is exclusively boy x boy.
No,
It's not exclusively, but it's like 99%
most of them.
of
Okay.
ABO fics are men fucking.
Wait, so they live in a society where like they're in a hierarchy?
They're in a hierarchy depending on their, like, physical and emotional attributes, almost.
Yeah. It's mostly kind of just like vibe base.
Yeah.
It's just a vibe base.
It's based on a
You know?
vibe.
It's usually
Okay,
just
so-
like the little twinks, the little babies are the omegas, and then like the bigger one is the alpha.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
speak. It's
Good
okay.
questions. It's okay.
We're not
This
gonna
is
be
a learning
offended. We're not-
space.
Yeah,
The
we're
thing
not
is, like,
readers of this.
No.
I'm speechless. I can't. I have no words.
It's
Okay.
really,
Here's
it's
some-
speech. Yeah.
Here's some lore as well. Why
Oh, God.
this emerged, like, where this, like, really popped up. It emerged from the supernatural fandom at that particular moment, and
Of
has
course it did.
explored in meta
So
essays.
isn't it Wincest?
It may be. Where is
Isn't
this?
it Wincest?
Probably. Yeah, originated
Probably.
in supernatural fandom with the very specific AU kink meme prompts from the J2 RPF ship. So, not not incest, the
Oh.
actors.
Oh, that's worse.
The first prompt was posted by SPN Kink _ meme in May 2010 and has been identified as the culprit responsible for the popularity of nodding in SPN. Oh my god, this is the, and here's the...
Was that the first? That was
like how it kind of, I guess how it rose to popularity.
Okay. That's so recent.
So,
y'all need to touch some fucking grass, that's for sure. Please, for the love of God, look outside, look at nature, look at bird shit. I don't care. You need to touch something, for the love of God.
So, here's the prompt that they have from the SPN, the supernatural one. AU, their world is just like ours, ... except ... In their world, there are two types of men. One is the alpha male, the other, the bitch male. Alpha males are like any ordinary guy with the exception of their cocks. They work just like dog cocks. The knot, tons of cum, etc. The bitch male is just an ordinary guy without the special cock. I'd like to see the alpha male Jared and the bitch male Jensen. Jensen is a snotty prude. Think Lady from Lady and the Tramp. He may be a bitch male, but he's not going to let anybody take a go at his sweet little ass, ... until he meets Jared, ... Then prudy little Jensen turns cock slut for Jared. Bonus points for J2 being OTP. Jensen was a virgin before Jared, and now that they met each other, it's for life. Completely up to you if mating happens, just like anywhere in the middle of the sidewalk, in a park, etc., or on a more private level.
Who's the person that came up with this?
SPN Kink _ meme.
SPN Kink _ meme. I genuinely hope your life is filled with suffering, and you need to rethink your life.
Sarah, most of these people have like master's degrees.
Yes,
and like
they're
doctorate.
Like smart. Like
these are intelligent people. No,
use your intelligence for something else, please. Please, for the love of God.
So, in response, there's more. In response, Ted, because it's 2010, remember this, Ted Dirtiest Sock posted, I ain't no lady, but you'd be the tramp, aka Tramp ! Verse in July and August 2010. A similar prompt was posted to two Supernatural Anon memes in November 2010 and January 2011 and included the now standard alpha, beta, omega terminology. There are three types of men: alpha males, beta males, and omega males. Alpha males are like ordinary guy with the exception of their cocks. They just work like canines, the knot, tons of cum, strong breeders, etc. The beta male is an ordinary guy without the special cock. Omega males are capable of childbearing and often called bitch males. The prompt requests J2 animal traits claiming nodding Dom Jared sub Jensen impregnation was first posted at SPN Kink _ meme on November 8th, 2010 and received one heat. One thick. My God, I can't read. Called heat. Parentheses between you and me were posted in namespace November 28, 2010 by the Miss _ LV, the same prompt, blah blah blah.
Namespace?
I don't know. What the hell's namespace?
Namespace.
A term.
Fanfiction.net.
Oh no, it's like a term used in place when people posted anonymously. That it's not their.
Okay.
It's not their actual like username.
Okay.
Fix called. The trope was a natural extension of SPN's. So it came from Supernatural, and they made essays about it. There's a timeline if you want to read it. The trope was a natural extension of Supernatural's popular werewolf and nodding kinks. The concept of going into heat may also be influenced by Dark Angel, where heat was canon and explored in this fic. There was likely overlap in the fandom due to Jensen Ackles being a cast members on both shows. They were called nodding AUs, animal traits. Another source of inspiration may be in the existence of bestiality fic featuring one actor's dog.
I'm out.
Okay, Emily, we gotta stop.
We gotta stop. Alright, and we're done.
We gotta stop.
I can
We
go
can't
on and
go.
on,
Okay.
you guys. I can go on and on.
How did we even get there?
We were
I'm-
talking about fan fiction with Jesus and Judas.
I'm genuinely so nauseous right now, and things do not make me sick easily.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm so
I do
sorry.
it for you.
Another lecture. For the love of God, people, touch some fucking grass. Please! Anyways. That's a lot. That's a lot to handle.
Oh, this is
Anyone
also
else?
Omegaverse. God damn it. So I'm also.
Is that what that means? Because sometimes I'll read something that says that, and I just assume that it's like a fandom, like it's a.
Yeah,
No, that's like a.
that's what that means.
You've been reading Omegaverse fanfic?
I've been in
And you
spaces.
judge.
Yeah.
I have an
Sarah's-
English major. I have been in spaces where that is involved,
Yeah.
but maybe unknowingly I've read it.
Probably. I mean, it
Probably.
sneaks into everything. It's so bad. The amount of times I've accidentally read Omegaverse. 'Cause
Yeah.
It just wasn't tagged. Ugh, I hate it.
Y'all do you. I'm not gonna read it, but I don't know. Have
Okay.
fun. Be safe.
Yeah.
I'm.
Whatever brings
think
you
we should-
joy.
If you're happy.
I think we need to bring back natural selection.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go back to Jesus and Judas.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to know how people come up with this idea in their head. Like, not the point of like fan fiction or like
No,
shipping
yeah.
people. That's fine. But like, you coming up with the idea of like people like they're based on animals. Like
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I don't
that's
know.
like the whole bestiality thing and like.
Well, because there's a lot of like myths and lore where people get fucked by animals.
Well, it's bestiality, and then they're fucking
Yeah,
animals. Like,
Yeah. Bestiality is a huge part of the human experience.
what? That's a crazy. Not my human
You know what I mean.
experience, but I don't know what May's doing. Jesus.
You know what
Jesus.
I mean? Jesus.
The dark corners of the internet, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ.
does anyone want to share anything?
What else? What notes did I add?
Oh, Jesus in this film is an Aryan man.
Yes.
Oh yeah, blonde hair, blue
They're all
eyes.
Aryan men.
Yeah, we could. There's some weird things going on with the like
Yeah.
race.
Judas has
Red-
Judas has
red hair.
like box dye red hair.
It's in the book.
It's not
That's why.
real red hair.
He is redheaded in the book, so they decided to do that as well.
Okay. Well, that's fine. We could have picked a better red.
It's like a manic panic, like red.
Yeah.
Like, I understand how
So
genetics
unnatural.
work, but like, why are they just one race?
Also, did they have redheads over there in that time?
Over there.
I'm pretty sure they did, but they were just rare.
Did they have? Yeah.
I mean, trade was a thing, so they probably, mingled with.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn. You got the one guy who's like a redhead, and he's the one that's betraying Jesus. What the fuck?
I know.
That's a stain upon all redheads.
A stain.
A stain.
plague
I'm so
upon
sorry,
your house.
redheads.
Fine. That's a hate crime against gingers. Okay.
And this was gonna be a short episode.
We got
Yeah.
sidetracked by Omegaverse.
I'm actually really curious. I think I'm gonna go look it up now.
Oh my god,
No.
Sarah gets really into it. She's like,
No, Sarah.
no.
Sarah.
And then I like become
Don't.
really interested in it.
No.
Sarah's like,
Banish
guys,
curiosity.
out of Sarah, which one's the Omega and Alpha in your relationship?
Are you fucking kidding me? Jeez, we can't ask her that.
You don't
I'm
have,
Alpha.
you don't have to answer. I don't. There was no.
We did. Sarah's the one with the massive cock.
Oh, that's right. Sarah is
I'm
the Alpha. I guess that's the
I'm
Alpha.
the
Yeah.
Alpha. I'm
Sarah's
the Alpha.
So we did.
We had
answer
this conversation.
had this
I know this to be
conversation
true. I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I genuinely do not care. This means nothing to me.
You cannot ask me that if I ever date anyone.
If I see a man.
Yeah, I see a man.
So yeah, this film. This film was. I'm trying to think. I don't really have anything.
Well, do we want to talk about the ending?
Yeah, sure.
The aforementioned Last Temptation of Christ?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
No one says anything.
The aforementioned Last Temptation of Christ. So at the end of the movie, like the last 30 minutes,
Really, the last hour. Of the
genuinely, we find out about what the Last Temptation of Christ actually is. So this creepy little girl comes up to Jesus. and is
Non-binary.
like,
I said non-binary child. I was all this
a
gender
non-binary child.
ambiguous looking child.
Ambiguous child comes up to Jesus and is like, hey, you know all this shit that you're going through, like being crucified and all that stuff? What if that never happened? And what if you lived a normal life and you were boring and you got married to a woman, and you fornicated with her, and
Fornicated.
human experience? Because that's the whole
Bring out
point of the
biblical
film, right?
word.
And you
brought out the
fornicated.
biblical word.
Because women are lustful in this film.
They're
Like,
full of
like,
sin.
True.
They're
That's
sinful.
true. Women are whores. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
I
god,
love
my foot just okay. Oh, foot pick.
you. Yeah.
So they so she comes up to him and she's like, "Hey man," which I found really funny because in the book, because okay, by the way, lore about Kazantzakis. So Kazantzakis spent a lot of time in a monastery
The
on a
author.
mountain. Yeah, the author of the last of the book. And he had no contact with women for like 7 years.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
A normal.
and
thing
that
to
a good
do.
job to
that's
him.
Women bad.
Women up, go down.
So that explains a lot of the views of women in the book,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also there's Kazantzakis' like description of men,
Oh,
like their looks.
Oh.
I'm looking.
Homo.
He's like, I'm looking.
Homo.
Homo.
Okay.
The angel
Homo.
was a man in the book, a beautiful man with
Oh.
beautiful. I'm pretty sure they describe him having beautiful pubic hair.
Oh.
Incredible.
All right. Well, it's beautiful.
That's crazy because
That
it
bush-
implies
that
that,
bush-
changing
Not
the-
just the burning bush.
Yeah. not just the burning bush. It's crazy because it implies that like changing the guy into like a truthfully a 10-year-old girl
Yeah, little
is
girl.
like we have to make this less gay.
Yes.
Martin Scorsese
Very
went,
gay.
whoa.
Whoa.
Paul Schrader went, whoa.
Ooh. I think it was Paul Schrader's fault.
Yeah,
that
Martin would allow it. Martin
Marty
wants...
Marty would fight for it.
Mhm.
I know he would. Oh.
Yeah. So
Wow.
He could have had a
Gay movie.
beautiful man.
A gay movie.
we could have had a
Who would it be?
beautiful
Who do you think it would
relationship.
be?
Jude Law.
Oh, like the who would play him?
Jude
Oh.
Law. River Phoenix.
Ooh,
Oh,
River
River Phoenix. That would be good.
How old was he at this?
Oh yeah, how old was he? He would
Wait,
have
he
been.
died in.
Phoenix. No, he died in 92.
He was 23, so
He would be in like his late teens. A
Oh.
little
Oh.
iffy. Little iffy.
ooh.
So maybe not River Phoenix. Jude Law was a man, was an adult at this time.
He was
I'm pretty sure.
He was 18, so maybe 17
Okay.
when filming. So iffy,
Yeah.
not
Oh.
good, not good. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Not great. Not great. He was another beautiful man.
Who's another
this
beautiful
time.
man?
Beautiful men of the 80s.
I would say
Beautiful men of the
Keanu
80s.
Reeves, but I think he was the same age.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, Emilio Estevez.
No.
Emilio.
Hi, Mom.
I think
Tom
Tom.
Cruise as the
Oh, okay.
angel.
Well, I think that Tom Cruise as Lestat in Interview with the Vampire
Yes.
make a really good angel.
What about Brad Pitt?
Sam
No,
Reed
not Brad Pitt.
is gonna be playing.
Brad Pitt just doesn't know.
He's too generic.
He's too generic. He's not beautiful enough. You
He's
know?
that pretty boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is John Bon Jovi on this list?
He was a
like
very attractive man.
we need like a twink.
Twinks of the 80s. I mean, you said Tom Cruise as Lestat, and yeah. I like his Lestat. There's people fighting on it. I'm like, he's not that bad.
His Lestat is good.
It's because he's so fruity with it. Brad Pitt sucks.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they could have like done
there-
something with Bowie as the angel.
Oh, that would have been good. Your echo's
That would
on,
have
by
been
the
a
way.
good role for him. Fuck me,
David
man.
Bowie?
Yeah, David Bowie.
If they like made him, that'd be fun.
That would be good. I think he'd be good at that. But he's Pontius Pilate instead.
I'm
so.
not getting. Did twinks have the same connotation in the 80s? No. I'm not getting.
I'm thinking of like the Brat Pack, but I don't. think-
Emilio Estevez.
No, I don't think anyone in the Brat Pack would do.
Oh, Rob Lowe.
Oh, that'd be
Rob
good.
Lowe.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Well, Rob Lowe in St. Elmo's Fire when he has that one gay earring.
Oh yes.
Kevin
That would be
Bacon?
really good. No.
What about like
no.
George Michael?
George Michael would go so hard.
Michael?
I'd love that.
Okay.
That'd be
Um,
amazing.
okay.
I'd love that so much.
I'm trying to think of twinks in the 80s, and I can't think of.
Now
any
here's the
right now.
question: would we keep if we're casting a twink as an 80s twink as the angel? Are we recasting Jesus, or are we keeping twink Jesus as well?
Well, everyone can be a twink.
Okay.
Everyone's allowed.
Everyone's allowed to be a twink. I'm just wondering. We want to recast.
Keanu
Jesus. I
Reeves-
like Willem Dafoe as Jesus.
Keanu Reeves would have been good. I think that'd have been fun.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe, not Christian Slater.
Oh.
Christian Bale.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, I can get behind that. How old was
No,
he?
I think he was kind of a child at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he was a teenager. Okay. We can think about this
I'm looking at
more.
Alec Baldwin. What the fuck?
Oh.
No.
Rob Lowe. Rick
What are
Astley.
you
I'm
looking at,
around
Sarah?
my room, like this side somewhere.
Matt Dillon.
No. He's not
too
like
rough
angelic
around
enough
the
for me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who probably may is the guy who played Bob in The Outsiders? Leif Garrett. I think he could pass.
Oh yeah, the one that died.
Yeah.
He got shanked.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that guy looked like to like agree with you, but I'll
He-
nod my head.
Was blonde and he had
I remember
curly
that he
hair.
was blonde.
Yes. I'm trying to think.
Oh
don't
wait,
know
I
any-
remember what he looks like now. He would be good.
Yeah.
Blonde
This is bothering
heartthrob.
me now.
Heartthrobs of the
Heartthrobs.
80s.
Anyways,
Because they only can be
movie. Movie.
So, yes. So, this angel comes to Jesus and is like, "Hey, you want to be a sinner? You'll totally be a sinner if you get married and you have kids, because that's sinful for some reason."
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
and then
isn't
Jesus
it?
is like, "Okay."
Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I stopped paying attention. I don't know. But wasn't it like, hey, like you did great. God says I approve, you know? But the angel was like, but you're the son of God, but you're not actually the Messiah. So like you don't actually have to do any of this. So like you can just kind of like go on and like live your life. He's like,
Yeah.
we don't need you anymore.
We don't need you anymore. Yeah. I think the angel was like, "You've done what you did, and now God is rewarding you for all that
Yeah.
suffering, and
Yeah.
you're gonna live a
Now,
normal life."
yeah.
Which, by the way, Mary Magdalene dies after he marries her,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
fucked.
which is insane.
Like they get married and then she gets killed by God when she's 9 months pregnant.
It's fucking crazy.
Also, it's so funny to me. The angel is like, don't be sad that she's dead. There's other fish in the sea.
Yes.
And then the angel's like, the other fish, for example, the other Mary that you need to go fuck and marry now. Like, what?
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. And then he was like, now you also have to like marry her sister. And I was like, but
Yeah.
why?
That's polygamy.
That's
Um.
polygamy.
Well, okay. What's crazy about I'm gonna spoil the book. What's crazy about the book is so Mary and Martha are both Lazarus' sisters, right?
Hmm.
So after Jesus raises Lazarus from the dead and he becomes human in his temptation, he becomes Lazarus. Like he actually becomes him, and he has his
Okay.
name,
All
and then he
right.
marries his sisters.
Okay, so it's okay. So he's not Jesus anymore. He's taken on the identity of Lazarus.
Yes.
That's really weird.
Yeah. As far as
Which, by the way, I think
on.
there should have been a little bit more homoeroticism between Jesus and Lazarus.
Oh, 100%. Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Because aren't
Yeah.
they like canonically in love in the Bible or something like that? I don't know.
They are. He's Jesus'
They are.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's weird. That's weird. Why did we have to do like major incest?
Because Honest Kiss was freaky.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. It took me a while to figure out why I was watching Old Man Jesus. I was really confused. I was also really tired. But I was really confused why I was watching an hour of Old Man Jesus. And then Old Man Judas came on the scene, and I was like, okay, I understand now. It took me until Old Man Judas to figure out what was going on.
What's going? Yeah.
Yeah. He sees himself dying, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God,
Oh,
that's
fuck.
me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, that
Jesus.
concludes our episode, everybody. Please watch. I'm so tired. Please, follow us on YouTube. No, follow us on Instagram. Brats in the Back Row. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. Wherever you're watching this. We're on TikTok as Brats Pod, right?
Yas.
Sure.
Is it Brat Pod or is it
Yeah. Yeah, it
the
is.
S silent? Um, yeah. Like, subscribe, comment. Who was your favorite biblical character?
Which apostle are you?
Oh,
Tag
yeah.
yourself.
Tag yourself.
Oh, we
Tag
should
yourself.
tag ourselves.
I don't know
I'm-
them. Like,
I'm Bartholomew, I think.
I think you could be Bartholomew. I think
Andrew.
Emily would be doubting Thomas.
Oh.
I'm liking that. I like that doubting.
Emily is doubting Thomas. I don't know who I am. You guys have to tag me.
Sarah's gotta tag you. I got no fucking clue.
You
get,
know
like,
the guy's
Peter vibes?
name.
Like, you'd be
Okay.
like, yes, Jesus, I'm with you. And then you'd, like, doubt him.
And then
or
I
you'd,
dip.
like, yeah, you'd
And then
be
I would
like,
dip. Okay. Nice.
yeah.
It's good. It's good, guys.
Okay. Good guys. Alright. And Allie is John.
Oh, no, yeah. Allie's John.
And
I
I'm
beloved apostle.
Ringo. And Sarah.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
Paul.
Paul.
I'd be Paul.
No, you're
Oh.
Ringo.
No. You're Ringo. We're just throwing things around now.
I'm just talking. All right.
All right. Peace and love,
Bye, everyone.
everybody.
Bye, send
Peace and love,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Love. Bye.